back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, Cardi B sends a message to the Barb's Nicki Minaj that she's coming to outsell Pink Friday 2. Okay? Now, the message came out yesterday after fans were clowning her Payola numbers. Now, the Payola numbers show that Cardi B had landed 12 songs from the I Am Ugly album on the U.S. Payola chart. Now, Safe did 750,000. Dead did 576,000. Pick It Up did 560,000. Hałłë did 519,000. Magnet did 509,000. Bodega Baddie did 504,000. Pretty and Petty did 391,000. Salute did 387,000. What's Going On did 371,000. Imaginary Faces did 367,000. Downside did 360,000. And Man of Your Word did 355,000. Now for global Payola, only one song debut, unfortunately, which was the Safe collaboration she did with Kalani, and it did 1.4 million. Nicki had 9 songs within 24 hours after, Pink Friday debut on global Payola. So a lot of fans were calling Cardi B's album a flop, saying the streams are low, people are not streaming. But Cardi B has a master plan, okay? According to Cardi B and Cardi B fans, Cardi B will be doing 150,000 in per sales to make up for the low streams on Payola. She sent a message and said, "Don't listen to them, y'all. Trust. They'll cry the loudest next week. We are doing amazing and I'm proud of y'all. Keep buying, keep streaming. We got this." Okay? Then Chart Data posted that according to Hits Daily Double, Cardi B will be debuting at number 1, selling 125 to 150,000 copies first week for Am I Ugly album. And Cardi B responded and said that's without per sales, okay? Cardi B fans are saying she's so confident because she did over 100K in per sale. Now, moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat teases the gorgeous music video that is supposed to be coming out September 26th. Let me know if you guys are going to support Doja Cat next Friday. Do you guys think that Doja Cat can sell over 100K first week? I think she could do probably like 80, 90. I don't know about 100K. I feel like the hype for Doja is not there. She definitely don't got the fan base. And I also feel like the rollout has been kind of trash, okay? The rollout was trash. I think with Doja Cat, people don't really know her personality. Like, Cardi B has a personality, a ghetto one, but she still has a personality. Doja Cat personality was being in those racist white chat rooms and dating white men. That's how she shows her personality on social media. I also think that, Doja Cat might have lost some supporters, when she decided not to collaborate with Nicki Minaj on Pink Friday 2. She should have hopped on Cowgirl, and I think she would have had some of the Barbs supporting her. I definitely see a lot of the Barbs shading Doja Cat versus supporting her because of that decision. Now, Cardi B has clapped back at Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast because they gave her props for her album, but they also said, she has writers. That's what the Joe Budden podcast said. I didn't really watch it, but basically she responded and said, whoever wrote it, nah, that's Cardi. This is my process. I'm a natural roaster, and you already know I'm quick with the mouth. So I'll be coming up with lines and I'll record myself, then lay it later. Don't give me backhanded tens, because I always be able to prove my ish. And then she posted this video. Let's take a listen to Cardi B spitting her rhymes.
Ass bitch, run away, bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch, backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch.
Now what the hell was that? That was terrible. What did Nicki say in Red Ruby the Sleeves? Bitches be rapping like my blooper roll. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. No wonder why she deleted that. That shit was ass. Partisan Fontaine probably heard that and was like, listen, let me help this hoe. Now, fans did notice that when she posted this terrible, I don't know, freestyle or, whatever she wanted to call that mess on X and deleted it, she also showed that she recorded this July 19th, 2024. The same day and the same time City Cinderella came out. Wow, she was stalking, she was gawking. She was waiting for JT to say something. That's how I know this hoe is obsessed. I can't wait till JT claps back. This bitch is a stalker. She be really waiting on her ops. I know she got a Nicki Minaj fan account on X. I know she can't wait for Nicki to come back on hiatus. Because if she's stalking JT and Bia, I can only imagine what she's doing to Nicki Minaj, okay? And there's really no shade. But Cardi B, you definitely have writers, because whatever you posted, that shit was doo-doo crust. Just like your breath. I honestly can't believe she posted that in confidence. That's why she had to delete that shit. Now, moving on from that, Walmart, Beyonce, and SZA give their 2 cents on the AI artist that recently signed to Interscope. It was announced a few days ago about that. If you want to know the real tea about labels signing AI artists, I got that tea on Patreon. But with that being said, a lot of artists are not happy about this. I think Kalani the other day said something. We don't really care what she had to say. But Walmart Beyonce said, AI musical artists and songs, I feel AI should be banned when it comes to creative spaces. This makes me sad. Now, SZA said, I don't F with this either. Why devalue our music? Something tells me they wouldn't do this with another white genre. Interesting. Oh, sis, you better keep your mouth closed before they come after you. Then she also put out another message and says, hey, I hate AI. If you F with me, please don't make any AI images of me or song. People and children are dying from the harm and pollution of AI energy that centers are creating. A stupid phone is not worth polluting and harming underserved communities. Thank you. Please know every time you use or prompt AI, someone in the forgotten community is suffering. Eventually, the effects will reach everyone. By then, it'll be too late, blessed, okay? Now, I do understand why some artists probably feel some type of way about AI. I definitely can see, why they would feel some type of way. But I also feel like, well, some of these artists are flops, aka One More Beyonce. And then some of these artists are not consistent, aka SZA. Okay, the two people speaking out, y'all might want to keep your bap shut. Only because SZA, you put out an album every 5, 6 years. Okay? So how are labels going to make money if you take so many damn breaks? And One More Beyonce, you can't write a hit to save your life. Okay? So you need to focus on your music career. If you're so concerned about AI, why don't you ever write a hit? You done put out like 3 albums and there's no hits on them. Now, Doodle Garbage has been exposed for watching Walmart Beyonce's TikTok live. Okay, so she was live on TikTok And I guess it was exposed that he is one of her top viewers on TikTok. I guess he has her post notifications on. My whole thing with Doodle Garbage, didn't you get a restraining order on her sister? Haley, didn't you get one? Why are you watching her sister's live? My whole thing is this also proves that what Doodle Garbage put in the court documents was bullshit. If somebody is harassing you or bothering you, why are you watching what their family members do? Only stalkers do stuff like that. Okay? See, I'm starting to realize that he can master manipulate like the 12 and 14-year-olds and a lot of the incel men, unfortunately, in the younger generation. But I'm on to the antics. I'm like, why are you watching Walmart Beyonce's live? She don't got no music out. She ain't got nothing to announce. You stalking. Okay? I think he was thinking Hałłë might pop up on the live. I think he was really trying to look for Hałłë. And my whole thing is, didn't you get a restraining order? Why do you care what she be doing? You have a restraining order. Stop with the antics. This is why I don't respect anything he does or says, because it's bullshit. Although, she was abusing me shit, lies. If somebody's abusing you, you would stay far, far away from them. You wouldn't be stalking them. You're stalking Hałłë because you really want her back. And on top of that, she probably got Halo. Okay? He might be checking for Halo because he only got visitation. But either way, I just feel like he deserves 50,000 lashings for this. This was unnecessary in my opinion. Considering that you got a restraining order. If you didn't get one, I can see why. But you got a restraining order. Stay on that side. Stop stalking. Stop being a weirdo. Now, moving on to Cardi and JT. So, I guess a fan had DM'd JT and let her know that Cardi B basically put out a diss track about her. The fan said, "Hey JT, everybody waiting on you to respond to Cardi. She said you a fake friend, you didn't get a feature, and she said something about you putting dildos in your N-words ASS. I'm just the messenger, okay?" And so allegedly JT responded and said, "Don't tell me shit about no B-word with 50 baby daddies," said clown. "Tell that hoe to learn some decorum between them legs." Yikes, okay? So let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's the thing. Cardi B does have multiple baby daddies. She only has 2. But it does look a little bit weird considering that you were just pregnant last year. And on top of that, you're not even fully divorced. I don't know if she should go down that route to diss Cardi B, because there's a lot of people with 2 baby daddies. I definitely think she should find out if Stefan Diddy likes his booty hole played with, okay? She was talking about your man. I think you definitely need to go after hers, okay? I think Cardi B is very much delusional, and when he breaks her heart, and I'm not saying if, I'm saying when, because it will eventually happen, she gonna be looking like a clown like she looks now, okay? But I definitely think JT should be going after that fraudulent relationship and get some tea behind the scenes on that when she drops her diss track. Now, Megan Thee Stallion is keeping her foot on people's necks, okay? Megan Thee Stallion wants to force a New Jersey podcaster, Academics, to testify in her ongoing legal battle against the Texas YouTuber Milagro, whom she claims is working with the man who once allegedly shot her in the foot, okay? So, basically, she wants Wacademics to testify in court, I guess, about any information he knows about Milagro and Tori's relationship. And the thing is, didn't they have a meeting with him? Or, Devil Nation lawyers had a meeting with Wacademics like a few weeks ago. Okay, that didn't go so well. So I think that this is a bad idea. I don't think that Wacademics is scared of Devil Nation or Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, I think that if he goes on the stand, he's more likely to expose Devil Nation than he would Milagro. I think she's calling the wrong one up on the stand. If you want somebody to go up against Milagro, you got to go after a blogger that probably got beef with her versus academics don't have an issue with Milagro. He has more of an issue with probably Devil Nation because he's cool with Champagne Thickums. So I think that this is a dumb idea. I think Megan Thee Stallion's legal team, they are setting Megan Thee Stallion up. And even if she wins this lawsuit with Milagro-grams, it's not going to change the fact that people still don't believe you. Okay? It's not going to change the public perception. And it's definitely not going to help you when it comes to selling records. I think that her suing Milagro is her trying to control the media. But it's not going to work. Because the media don't fuck with you now. They're not going to fuck with you later. And I think that she wants the media to fuck with her. That's why she's calling, Aiden Ross and academics to do testimonies and everything. Because she wants them to fuck with her. Why are you deposing them if you don't want them to fuck with you? You're doing that to try to intimidate them. It's a chess move. Now, moving on to Ray, the icon in the making. She's one of the hottest pop and R&B stars in the UK, okay? And she decided to put out a single, Where Is My Husband? It debuted at number 48 on the global Payolify chart with 2.11 million streams on September 19th. Biggest debut of the day. Wow. Really? Wow. I didn't know Ray was doing this type of numbers. Well, congratulations. Now, I listened to the record. I like Ray. I really do. She's one of my favorite artists from the UK. But the record is a little bit cheesy for me. Asking where's my husband. It's given like 2003, 2008. Like, I feel like that's not something I really would want to sing. Just driving around or, listening to it on my phone. I really wouldn't play this record. Okay, mostly because I don't really want to sing that. I feel like that sounds a little bit cheesy. I don't know. I don't like the lyrics of the song. It's not how the song sounds, because Ray always sounds phenomenal. I mean, she could really blow. She could really sing. She can sing, okay? Better than a lot of these pop girlies that, y'all like to push. Definitely better than Tate Murray. Tate Murray can't sing. But I just think that the theme of the song, the lyrics of the song are a little bit cheesy. And I just feel like people not going to really be singing this in the club. People are not going to be singing this out and about. Like, no shade. Nobody's singing Where's My Husband? Unless you at church. Like, come on now. Stop. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Sydney Sweetie and Scooter Braun and the singer David exclusively on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great day.